Gang, we have another pistol meta in the mix for ranked. It's the Core 45. We have probably one of the most broken pistols right now. I know the Renettis were super cracked. These are not as easy to use as the Renettis. That is a fair warning. We're going to break that down the firing range, but they absolutely kill faster than the Renettis did. So we have the Bruin Triport muzzle, the XRK Dynamic Precision stock, the granular grip 40 round drum, and then on the conversion kits, essentially the binary trigger. You just want to make sure you have this. This is the most important part of this build. Essentially, what this trigger does, when we go to shoot, I shoot with my bumper. So look, I'm gonna press the trigger down, and it shoots. I'm gonna let go, and it shoots again. So it shoots on the pull and on the release. That's what a binary trigger does. We're going to aim at the bottom. We're going to go ahead and give it a recoil test. We're just going to shoot as fast as we can. So recoil goes well off the board, but it's extremely vertical. We don't worry about horizontal really much at all. Recoil control really isn't too crazy. This is where it gets tricky though. This is a gun that relies on trigger finger. So being able to control recoil and fry out might be a little bit tricky. But for the most part, these are really good sprays. The TTK though, that's what makes this thing so insane. And the hip fire on it's really not that crazy. I mean, I know it does a little gray right here, but when you're in up close fights, it's actually pretty nuts. But in a hole in ranks in Resurgence, I mean, especially like fighting through prison, through the small buildings by tens, this thing's going to absolutely put people away. Go ahead and give it a damage test. We're just going to aim for the chest here. I mean, bro, you can't beat that. That's going to be 10 total shots, and you dump 10 shots before you realize it. So if we aim at this target, those just chest shots. That's such a fast TTK. As for these super far shots, I mean, if you're just super dialed in, I'm sure you'll be hitting those shots. But on a whole, for an hindsight build, it's very, very, very accurate. The movement is absolutely insane. The tracking is not bad with it. Obviously, it'd be really nice if we could have like a sight on it, but having the stock is huge for the recoil. Having that rear grip, the granular grip, is going to be pretty big as well. But again, just throw a little rotational assist mix, and this thing is going to be absolutely bananas. I'll drop a video on this soon, but if you want to see this gun in game, I had a really big clutch in ranked. Look at Jack. Jack said you're trying to run ranked. Anyways, we'll get back on it. I ran this in ranked the other day for a big clutch. It's a 20 ball. I was the last man alive. I was able to do prison with this gun, and I had no problem killing multiple targets with this gun. Especially on Resurgence. The big thing in Resurgence, you run into more people with 2 plates than 3 plates. I don't think people realize that. So you'll really understand. I mean, these are 2 plates right here. 99% of the time you're going to run into someone with 2 plates. They're just landing in. You're moving around. You're trying to get shifty. You're in the mix. You're going to run into these bozos who are 2 plates, and you're absolutely going to fry out. You have a lot of bullets to give, I feel like, with this gun. Obviously, not something I'm laying down. Just trying to get a perspective of what the recoil is like laying down. On this class, I also have this M15. I'm going to cover this as well. This has a crazy TTK. This gun has a really crazy TTK. It's something Sam and I have been working on, trying to perfect the build down. I could definitely see this coming into play for meta, but it has a lot of recoil. But it looks like the main contender right now is going to be the Core 45, the HRM9, the Renetti. We could probably get a side-by-side here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and leave the firing range. We're going to pull in the HRM9 and get a side-by-side test of kill comparisons. So let's see. We'll go to the firing range. Oop, wrong build. There we go. All right, here's our HRM9. We're going to let this come back. We're going to use the Core 45 now on this target. That Core 45, bro. I'm telling you, it's nuts. Go ahead and reload this. Keep in mind, though, this gun also doesn't have as much recoil as the HMR9. Right, HMR9, there's our little spray. Let this target come up, hit the Core 45 on it. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. If you're not running this, you are absolutely messing up. It absolutely kills faster than the original one, has less recoil. Again, it just kind of comes down to trigger finger, being able to control that recoil with trigger finger. But if you are a decent gun player, this thing is deadly in your hands. Look, if you're new to the channel, enjoy the content, man, hit the sub button. Press that like button. I'll catch you tomorrow for another banger. Let's get it.